Okay, welcome in second lecture on interrupts in 8051 microcontroller. In first lecture, we study about various types of interrupts in 8051 microcontroller, various registers like IE register, IP register used in microcontroller for interrupt purpose. Now, in case of hardware interrupt, we study about another register regarding age level and edge level trigger and level trigger. Now, what is meant by edge trigger and level trigger interrupt? So, for any digital circuit, some triggering pulses are required. Suppose that this is the triggering pulse. So, in this triggering pulse, signal will become from 0 volt to 5 volt, from low to high volt. In some triggering pulses, initially this voltage is high and it will become low. In some triggering pulses, initially this voltage is high and then it will become low. So these are the two types of triggering pulse. Some circuits like flip-flops or sequential circuits gets triggered when there is constant high voltage or constant low voltage. This type of triggering is known as level triggering. This type of triggering is known as level triggering. Some circuits, some circuits, they will trigger, they will trigger when voltage moves from low voltage to high voltage. That is during rising voltage, or some during high voltage to low voltage, that is during falling edge of voltage they get triggered, and such a type of triggering is known as edge trigger, edge triggering. So in case of microcontroller, microcontroller will get interrupt using level trigger or by using edge trigger. In level trigger, device has to give constant voltage to interrupt speed, that is high voltage or low voltage, and in during edge trigger, device gives voltage or change voltage changes from 0 to 5 volt or 5 to 0. That is known as edge triggering. Now this edge triggering or level triggering is possible by using T-con register, or by using T-con register we can adjust triggering or interruption during the level triggering or during the edge triggering. Now this is the T-con register. This is the T-con register. In T-con register there are bits TF1, TR1, TF0, TR1. These bits are used for timer purpose. Now this is the bit IE1 and IT1. This IE1, IT1, these two bits are used for interrupt, external interrupt number 1. Now IE bit will become 1 as soon as interrupts occur, and it will become 0 when microcontroller goes towards the interrupt service routine. Now what is about IT1? So if we keep IT1 bit is equal to 0, then interrupt, then microcontroller will interrupt on low level edge triggering during this period, low level edge triggering. And if we put this as an equal to 1, it will trigger, it will trigger in positive pulse during low to high pulse, that is during low to high edge triggering pulse. And so these are the two bits. Now IE0 and IT0, these two bits are used for external interrupt number 0. So IE0 will become automatically 1 when external interrupt appears at the INT0 pin. And what is the purpose of IT0? So if we keep IT is equal to 1, it interrupt will set to the falling edge. Falling edge means from high to low voltage. And if we keep this bit equal to 0, then interrupt will occurs, or interrupt will occurs when during the low low to high level, edge triggering. So this is the T-con or timer control register used to adjust the level triggering or edge triggering in microcontroller. Now let us see one example of this interrupt program. One of the example on this interrupt program. So suppose that one switch is connected to INT1, external interrupt number 1 pin, and one LED is connected to port P1.3 pin, P1.3 pin. Now this is the program. Now what you have to do, if this switch is pressed, then INT pin will become equal to 0. And then you have to make this LED off. So see toward the program org00h, here your main program is done. Now here ljump main, that means you have to avoid some addresses. That addresses are used for vector locations. So here we jump to the main. Now main program is written at 0030. From 00 to 0029, different various vector locations are used. Therefore, it will jump to 003. Now here, move IE is equal to 100100B binary number. This is global bit. That means interrupt, all interrupts are enabled. This is undefined bits. Now only external interrupt number 1 is enabled. Therefore, this is 1. All other bits are equal to 0. Now S jump here. Now it will remains here. Microcontroller will remains here. As soon as this switch is pressed, INT pin will become equal to 0. That means interrupt will occur. Now when interrupt is occur, microcontroller will jump to 000013 location, because vector location for INT1 is 0013. Now what happens when it will jump to 0013? Set bit P13. That means it will make LED on. Then move R3 255 DJ and ZR35. That means it will remain on for some time period. This is the these two instructions give some time delay. And then clear P1.3. Again LED is off. So as soon as interrupt occurs, microcontroller goes to 0013. This is the vector location for interrupt number 1. Now when it goes to 13, it will make LED on first for some time delay, and then it will make LED off for some time. And here RETI, that is return from interrupt. And when it returns from interrupt, it goes again here. Yes, jump here. This is about the interrupts in 8051 microcontroller. Now I will share you another. Uh, screen to for question banks in 8051 microcontroller. Now see, this is the another screen. We will look towards the some question bank. This is the program for LED interface. Now this is the first question for you. Question bank. Number of interrupts in 8051 are. Objective question. Number of interrupts in 8051 are 2451. Its correct answer is number of interrupts in 8051 microcontroller are 5. So total number of interrupts are 5. Now second question. To enable all interrupts, dash dash bits of dash dash register must be 1. Dash dash bits of dash dash register must be 1. Objective 7 options: 7th bit of TCON register, 7th bit of IE register, all bits of IE register, all bits of TCON register. Now we have to enable all interrupts. Therefore, all bits of IE register must be equal to 1. All to enable all interrupts, all the bits of IE register must be 1. Next question. To change the priority of interrupts, dash dash register is used. So IP register, IE register, TCON register, and PCON register. So IE register is used for interrupt enable disable. TCON, it is timer register. PCON, it is power control register. Therefore, IP register is used to change the priority of interrupts. Now next question. To change priority, answer is to change priority of interrupt, IP register is used. Next location. Vector address for INT0 interrupt is dash dash 0013, 00B, 003, and 001B. Its correct answer is vector address for INT0 interrupt is 003. Next question. When high to low signal is detected, high to low signal is detected on INT0, INT1, then controller jumps to interrupts. That is age triggered interrupt, level triggered interrupt, pulse triggered interrupt, or non none of these. So when high to low signal, that is age triggered, no, negative age triggered interrupts. It is negative age triggered interrupts. So next question, what are the now, 8 marks question? Explain various types of interrupts in 8051. Explain its IE and IP register. These are the 8 marks questions. So thank you for listening my lectures on interrupts. Thanks.